Hi guys, welcome to Skylight Tarot. I hope everyone is doing great and amazing. So today's pick a card reading is what is coming next in love for you, whether a new love is approaching or the ex is resurfacing. Okay, so if this is something that you're interested to find out, please stay tuned. Also, please know if you select a pile and it says that your ex is coming back, you do have the divine blessing of free will to accept and not to accept. It is not mandatory in any way, it's a collective reading. Okay, so don't hold grudges. All right, so pile number one. Okay, pile number two. It's too many cards. Pile number two. Pile number three. So pile number one is feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Pile number two is bow. You're highly thought of. Pile number three is tower. Solid foundation, success with effort. Okay, so these are your options and your choices. You can zoom into the cards, and if the caption is calling you, you can definitely select that as your pile. However, if you're someone who selects pile using zodiac signs, you can use your sun sign, moon sign, ascendant, Venus, whatever works your case. I don't have my badges today, so I'm going to use the cards, okay, for the zodiac sign. So for pile number one, we have Pisces, Sagittarius, Leo, and Libra. Pile number two, Cancer, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Virgo. Pile number three, we have Gemini, Aries, Capricorn, and Taurus. Okay, so these are your options and your choices, and I'll see you guys at your reading. Hi, pile one. So those of you who resonated with feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere, and your zodiac signs are Libra, Leo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. This is going to be your reading. We are checking what is coming next in love for you, whether an ex is resurfacing or a new love is coming in. What is coming next in pile number one? Temperance, Nine of Cups, Five of Wands, Three of Coins, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, and at the bottom we have Six of Swords. Pile number one. You know what I'm picking up, pile number one? I am picking up that someone you invested into, you are coming across as Queen of Swords. You had a lot of conflict with this person because you and someone in the past were not matching their energies. You were literally nurturing, overgiving. You were the one who was kind of taking all the charge when it comes to the relationship. But someone was coming across as page of swords, in the sense like someone who was not sure about you, someone who was like very much not giving you clarity, someone who always kept you on your toes. And you try to heal from that person, you try to literally move away from that person, and this person did come around. They did come around, and but they all they could do is just go from page to knight. They cannot literally elevate themselves to an emperor or king of sword level, considering you are coming across as queen of swords. That's when you're like, okay, so this is what I get, this is what I'm gonna have, this is the most that I can have from this person. You kind of, to some extent, you accepted it also, because them coming forward towards you and saying something to you, not very, I would say, very swiftly they came into your life, and you very swiftly you sort of realized that this is not what I want. Even though I would have wanted this person, but now that I'm healed, now that I know that what do I want, that's not this person. That's not this person, definitely not. And then you started to take matters in your own hands. You are trying to understand, like, what do I really want in life? Because clearly, if I was so much into this person and I've healed now, so I don't want this, so clearly there is some sort of an internal conflict that I'm also dealing with. You started to put in see efforts from people. You started to be more like, I want to be with someone who literally collaborates. There is an equal give and take, who's willing to grow individually as well as willing to grow the relationship as well. And that's when you decided that I am going to come across as queen of swords, but then I'm going to look for my king of swords. I want nothing less than a king. And this is the time when you're kind of like opening your energies up. You're sort of, moving on with Six of Swords coming in here from the past, from people who don't give you clarity, from people who always keep you on toes, people who are kind of drain your energy, people who doesn't give you a normal, proper communication. I think it's more about the clarity and less about emotions. You did not have that clarity in mind. The communication was also like something that's very inconsistent, very coming and going. All of a sudden, this person enters into your life, and all of a sudden, this person leaves your life, and you're like, "What am I? Who am I? You can't just treat me like this." That is the level of maturity that I see in you, and that is the kind of energy that you're now opening up to. So you're done with someone from the past. So even if someone comes back, you're not going to take them. You want someone new, someone to match your energies, and someone to be willing to collaborate. And you will be, taking care of your role in the relationship. This person would be taking care of their role in the relationship. You don't want to be like, I'm the one who's more like doing the heavy lifting. So if you are coming across as queen of sword, now you're looking for a king of sword. You're not going to deal with pages and knights anymore. Pile number one. Let's just find out the kind of relationship this will be. Sexual chemistry. Page of Cups, Ten of Swords, and then the Tower. And then we have King of Cups again. So, okay, the kind of relationship this would be something which is logical, something that makes sense, something which is transparent, especially when it comes to communication. Things are more clear, things are more direct. With the past person, of course, there is a very strong sexual chemistry, and which is why this was very hard for you to move on, but you did anyway. because you realize that you can't be dealing with pages anymore, and you literally ended that situation. It ended very badly for sure. 10 of swords to the tower. Tower is also about realization coming in, awakenings happening, and that's when you're like, that's it, I would want kings now. And that's when, from page of swords, I just like how the symmetry is coming across. Like when you were coming across as queen of swords, you're like knight of swords, page of swords, and now you're looking towards the king of swords. When I talk about the sexual chemistry and the clarifiers, we have page of cups, something that felt very dreamy, very romantic, very you know obsessive to some extent. You were kind of thinking about this person a lot. You were kind of in that la la land. But then the situation had to end. And with the tower coming in here, it also was more like a realization what I was doing in the past was not working out for me. So you literally had to face the ending, which is a painful ending. But now you're looking towards King of Cups. So from Page of Cups to King of Cups, it's like everything is just dialing down to one thing, pile number one, that you were dealing with pages and knights earlier. Now you are kind of focusing on yourself, becoming a queen of your life, and now you're ready to meet your king, right? And in the beginning, you'll with the swords energy coming in the beginning, you're only gonna look at people who can communicate effectively and with clarity, who can give you that clear indication that yes, I'm in a relationship, okay, no, I'm not in a relationship, I'm not looking for anything that's serious. And if this matches with you, you'll just kind of say yes or no to that person. You don't want that undependable and insincere sort of an energies around you. You want clarity, even though I'm not seeing that you're someone who's like hell-bent on the commitment or marriage sort of a part. But things should be communicative. Someone should be dependable. Someone should be sincere. The devotion, the dedication, that has to come in, and that's what I'm picking up from your energies. Okay. So you're definitely moving from choppy waters to calmer waters, and that is what is happening. Things are looking good for you. So someone new definitely coming into your life, and that someone is not your ex. You are done with exes. Pile number one. Okay, so this was your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye bye, and take care of yourself. Hi, Pal 2. So, those of you who resonated with Bo, you're highly thought of. And your zodiac signs are Virgo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Cancer. This is going to be a reading. We are checking person who's coming next in your life, whether it's a past person or it's a new person. Pile number 2. Who is coming next in love? Ex or next? Who's coming next in love for you? All right, so we have death. We have Six of Pentacles. Empress. Six of Cups. Hierophant. Ten of Cups. Ten of Swords. And the Tower. At the bottom, we have Ace of Wands. Okay. Okay, so pile number two, what I'm picking up is that you always wanted a kind of connection who can understand you, right? I see you dealing with people and you're taking some lessons out of your life. To some extent, what I feel here is that there is a transformation going on. There is some sort of, an energy which you are kind of now sending it back, trying to declutter your life, especially when it comes to love, could be related to, your old beliefs that you were holding on to. You are literally letting it go, right? And when you're letting it go, that's when you're putting an intention to a universe that, okay, I have created a space in my life for love to enter. No confusion, nothing at all, for love to enter, right? And I see here that when things have ended, you could have started something with someone, with the Empress coming in here, someone with whom life felt more fulfilling, and that relationship could have come to an end with 10 of swords coming in here. So it's more like you had a soulmate sort of a connection with someone. By the way, you had a soulmate connection with someone and you started that relationship. You guys could have reconnected as well. Someone from the past had reconnected. But with the tower coming in here, it's like now it's done and dusted. It has now ended. But there is a new beginning definitely coming in love. But that new beginning is about releasing someone. If the old person is still there in your thoughts, it's more like a karmic clearing that is happening, which is important at this point in time, so that you get more clarity about how to initiate things when a new opportunity knocks into your door. The new opportunity is just right there. It's just right there. Okay, it's just right around the corner. It's just waiting for you to clear the clutter from your life, to get some more clarity about what kind of person would you want in your life. And that's when learn those lessons, integrate those lessons into your life, especially when it comes to love. And that is all about giving and receiving. What do you want that person to give to you, and what can you give that to that person? So it's all about giving and receiving. And then you open yourself up to give as well, and open yourself up to receive as well. That's when the 10 of cups divine love is basically around the corner. But I do see that there was some sort of a beginning in the past which has happened in your life, but it has come to an end drastically. It started off with like really good. You felt really good about it. You felt like, yes, this is the kind of person that I would want. This is the kind of person that, I would want to nurture my relationship with. But something here met with an abrupt ending. The past is now done. It's dusted. There is no going back, because the tower coming in here, that means everything that you had built, like, okay, this person is the one, I and this person will be together, etc., etc. With the tower coming in, it just got sliced up. And the new opportunity is definitely waiting down the corner, because we do have ace of wands here. So tell me about this new opportunity. Let's find out who's this new opportunity. Okay, so right when you started to build boundaries with the red flags in your life, you're kind of inviting a romantic connection, which is falling right above 10 of cups. Tell me about this new opportunity and how this sword is just coming here and it's just cutting across the red flags. It'll be a very transformational connection. Pile number two is what I'm getting. A connection that you would have always wanted, a kind of, I would just want to use that line because this is the only message that I'm channeling. Someone who will kiss away your wounds. That will be like, and you will be like, where were you all my life? I'm just getting these kinds of messages. There's definitely, with 10 10 coming in here, there's definitely an end of a cycle. Four of Cups. Tell me about this person. Who's this person? New person. Queen of Cups. Someone who's very emotional. Someone who actually thinks about where is my person. Knight of Swords. This person's gonna rush in. The Chariot. And at the bottom, we have the World. Like I said, pile number 2. You will meet this person and you'll be like, where were you all my life? Okay, so this person is very emotional, very sentimental. They have a very good heart. They believe in literally giving, right? This person could also be someone who is intuitive, right? And I also feel they do have a lot of emotional depth and they give importance to a lot of emotional depth. But when it comes to this connection in general, with Knight of Swords coming in here, this person is more like coming and going, right? They're always on to the next project. They're always on to the next thing, and it's not in a very restless way. It's not coming and going in relationships, because in relationships they would like to invest. With Knight of Swords and the Chariot coming in here, this is more like a kind of energy that likes to be on the go. They are like, I want to do this, I want to do this. They have like a lot of goals to accomplish into their life, and that's what this person does. When it comes to the World, like I said, they have a lot of goals and they are accomplishing those goals one after the other. And which is why this person is always on the move, but they are not restless. Again, I'm telling you, they're not restless. They're someone who's very centered and very calm. And when you're going to meet this person, you'll be realizing, where were you all my life? Literally, where were you? And this person is nothing but a green flag. Okay, whatever that you have dealt with in your past relationships, it's going to show you like how a truly healthy relationship looks like. Okay, so this is what is coming for you, pile number 2. Thank you so much. Hi, pile 3. So those of you who resonated with Tower, solid foundation and success with effort, and your zodiac signs are Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, and Gemini, this is going to be your reading. We are checking who is coming towards you, whether this is an ex resurfacing or it's a new relationship. Pile number 3. I already got the message who's coming towards you, pile number 3. Hmm. Five of Coins, the Fool, the Tower, 10 of Swords. Who's coming towards pile number 3? Ace of Coins, the Hanged Man, Lover, sorry, Two of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and at the bottom we have Empress. And then we have Six of Cups. So like I was saying, I already got the message, and the message is someone with whom things have ended badly, someone with whom you felt that now there is no hope, someone with whom you felt that this person has sort of abandoned you, the someone was just not, someone who did not give you the closure and just went away. You tried to move on. That moving on energy is not coming across as something which is very um, quick, because you're still hung up on that person. Let me tell you one thing, and if you're not interested in the past person, there is, of course, an energy where you can always choose to ignore it. But one second, there is just one card which fell. Okay, so pile number three, like I said, already channeled your message while I was shuffling your cards, and the message is your person is coming back with whom you felt that connection, someone who came into your life and everything sort of just got dismantled in your life. You felt like, what the hell am I doing? Why am I thinking about this person so much? But that person is coming back. That person is coming back. And even though in the past things must have been very on and off, it was something which is more like a lot of abandonment issues coming in here. There was no investment into this connection. This person wants to do better, right? With the Six of Cups, Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands, Eight of Coins, and the World coming in here. This time when this person is coming towards you, they are interested to make things work out with you. They are interested to make this relationship work. They want to have that new beginning because they can't do without you, pile number three. They feel that their world is falling apart. They feel that there is no one else that they feel that, they can connect with. And even though it's not that they haven't tried to move on, they have tried to move on, but it's just not working out. It's not working out for them, and that sort of frustrates them so much. But still, they're so much, very much attracted towards you that they are like, pile three is my person and I can't do anything without pile three. Release the desire to control, and then you'll be having beautiful possibilities. Of course, I feel that there is a lot of control in this relationship. One person wants to be with the other person, and the other person is more like, I need some space. I can't breathe. I need some space. And that's, you sort of start to realize whether this person is into it or not. So let me tell you one thing, the energy that I'm picking up, this person is into it. Okay, they are into it, and they have this tendency to be very slow and take baby steps. And you are someone who wants to take things deeper instantaneously. But what you guys can do, you guys have to literally communicate, because there is a Queen of Swords card and Six of Swords are cards also coming in here when you're collaborating. So whatever that is about your emotional discontentment, especially when this person comes in, pile number three. And if you're wanting to work on this relationship, those of you who don't want the past person, you can skip this reading, because I don't see any new person energy. So I'm so sorry about that. But yes, there is a new beginning coming in. The way this person was in the past, they will be putting in a lot more efforts. They will be treating you like an empress. Genders don't matter. I mean, they will be treating you as someone who they can keep on a pedestal, and they can see that, yes, this is my person and I want to make things work out with this person. They can't do without you. You're more like their Two of Cups energy, both of them. And there is a realization just seeping into this person as well, that though things have ended, the only place that I felt home, the only place that I felt being taken care of is with pile number three. So whatever the case may be, no matter how beautiful, how amazing, good looking person turns up into my life, I'm always ending up thinking about pile number three. So there's no point of me resisting it anymore. So this person is literally just coming back to make things work. And you do have a card who, like Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. And we do have Tower here as well, right, which is about solid foundation, and that got clarified with Two of Cups. So this person and you are like two peas in the same pod. This person is more like a pumpkin to your spice, whatever you guys call it. But it's a very nice, beautiful connection that is coming your way, which is kind of more like a boomerang, right? But this time, when that boomerang is coming to you, this is more centered. This is more, I want to build this connection. So your advice here is to understand their pace, express yourself with compassion, and tell this person, like, this is what I want in a relationship, to feel safe. and just hear them out as well, so that you guys can be at the same page, right? And you guys can decide like what's going to happen next. How can you build this foundation? Because both of you wanted to work on this connection, but because of misunderstanding, if things fall apart, then there is no point. Okay, so pile number 3, this was your reading. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye bye, take care.